Okay, I've had old YouTube channels. I don't know why, but YouTube got rid of one that I had no idea about. I want to talk about the Confederate flag. Okay, and the whole, what is this? What is this? You know, the funny thing is this, and I'm not going to talk about this right now. I'm going to talk about the Confederate flag. When I was a boy, I saw the Confederate flag all the time. I would go to Burlington, North Carolina, where my mother was born and raised. You know, even my dad was a Northerner, born in Vermont. He never said nothing about the Confederate flag, but he would see it. It didn't bother him. Because the real flag of the United States is what? Red, white, and blue with the stars. That's our flag. Nobody cared about the Confederate flag at all. Nobody at all cared about it. Now, my point is this. Growing up, I was proud to be a Southern boy. And still am proud of it. And we've had great Southern rock, which displayed the Confederate flag. Okay, the African Americans are highly upset with it because of what? Because of hate groups such as the KKK. Okay, I'm going to show you an example right now. This is an example. You have a university, like mine is University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. I get a flag, and you know those old flags that you put in your window, you know, and it just, you go down the road with it? Okay, a group of guys get a flag from the University of North Carolina, and they go to other campuses and they cause problems, major problems with destruction of property. Okay, now they do this a lot. I'm talking about different campuses all over the place, and they'll have that flag and they have a mask on, and they have that flag, and they're going in there and they're destroying things. You know, scarring up kids' cars and stuff. Okay. So the universities get together and decide that the University of North Carolina should not have a flag at all, period. Why? Because their flag represents those kids that are out there on other campuses causing major problems. Does that seem fair to you? That they go to the University of North Carolina and tell them they cannot use their flag at all, period? Does it? So that's the same thing as the Confederate flag, guys. The exact same thing. It just represented the pride of the South. That's all it was for. It was the KKK that used the flag to go out to cause major problems. And I tell you, the KKK doesn't scare this boy at all. Because I'm living in an 85% African American community. Hey, I'll get all of them according with me, and we'll go find you KKK guys. We'll find you. And we'll put you up and hang you and string you from a tree. But my point is that people blamed the Confederate flag for the KKK and what they did. Why? For what reason? A music reactor 2 that did Leonard Skinner had the Confederate flag behind them. And people out in the audience with Confederate flags. And they're going, ooh, God, ooh, that flag. They shouldn't be doing that. That's hatred. That's a hatred flag. They shouldn't be doing that. Okay, let me tell you what the Leonard Skinner band did And you're going to die laughing. They did. They did not do that anymore. They had the American flag hanging off the mic. It is an innocent piece of cloth that simply represents the pride of the South, is all it is. So, I mean, technically, would you really expect the University of North Carolina to not have their little flag that has the NC on it anymore? You know, just tell them you've got to get rid of that flag. You can't have it anymore because it represented those people that they independently used the flag to go do all this damage. So my point is that the Confederate flag really should mean nothing to any of them African American community or any white people, Caucasian people. It shouldn't matter. Because it's not that, the flag itself was not the problem. It's the KKK and hate groups that were the problem. That's in with this vlog. Peace.